at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Hello, gentlemen. This is going to be a good race, isn't it? Looks like 88 starting on pole here. We're here with the GoPro Cup Series with a special appearance from myself, obviously, and we have OPC Phoenix, and we also have Mr. Tay Adams. We are here, we're going to be commentating this race, and it looks like the green flag is dropped. The number 20 seems to have a bit of an advantage going in turn 1, but he slides up track. 88's going on the bottom here, he's using the apron. This could be definitely an interesting one, guys. Oh, and there's contact. They're definitely racing hard. It's the first couple of laps here, and they're racing hard. That 31's got a pretty big advantage right now.
31 out to the point here. We got the 24 trying to get underneath the 48.
31 ran it in high in turn
24. Now underneath the 48, looking. 48's going to clear him off the corner. Battle for third still on here. The 20 now hitting the inside wall. He's going to swerve it. He's going to save the car heading into turn 1. He's going to lose a couple of car lengths on the 43. 24 underneath the 48 for third.
Oh, 31 in the wall.
Still side by side. 88 to the point. We got the 24
guys, so
underneath. He's sliding up.
As far as it's looking today, who is looking strong for practice and qualifying?
It's like that 31. He's got a pretty decent car so far. They're on the default adjustment here. They don't have their adjustments in. We're going to see who's got the better cars right when we get the first caution.
Phoenix.
Right now, the 88 and the 31 do appear to have the stronger cars here in this race.
So, out of the back of the field here, who do you think has the best chance to probably get a top 5 in today's race?
I like that 42 and the 43 car. The 42 has been really good here at New Hampshire in prior seasons in this league. I don't think he's won here, but he's came close several times. He's usually a contender every race. And we got the 88 around into
we got contact.
They're gonna gather it up or stay green because the 43 is gonna get 2 positions out of that. He will now move into 4th.
It's looking like the 31's pulling away, guys. Does he have something the others don't?
Good start to this race. Got about a half-second lead right now. 6-7 car.
It looks like the 24 has a little bit of right front damage there.
And the 43 has his hood buckled in and a little bit of nose damage here. He slides up the racetrack. The 88, he will get the 4th place position if he wanted to.
We got a fight for second here between the 48 and the. Oh, here goes the 88 back to third. This 88's back on a vengeance.
He's got him clear. Because these guys are battling 3 wide of the 20, the 43, and the 24. The 24 hits both of those guys in one corner. It was the 48.
I'm gonna go take a look at it.
Underneath the 42.
Right now, the 31 is just pulling away. He's running a perfect line.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Newman has had a good track record here at New Hampshire. He always has had a pretty good track record. He's never won,
2005.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about Ryan Newman will be switching to the 6 car next year? That's just breaking news that we just found out in silly season here. And the 31 car will actually be filled by Daniel Hemrick from the Xfinity Series.
Look at that 48.
And,
he's nipping into the lead just a little bit of Peters. He's got this down by a couple pounds. He's using the access to turn 2. It's helping his drive off the corner.
Don't count out that 20 here.
20 now.
That 20 seems like he's got some speed going. The
88
seems to have fallen off a little bit.
The 88 of Flyers fan 3 here now in the back. He's trying to get some spots. He is whittling around.
The 20's running a pretty good line right now. They're definitely coming into that 31's lead.
He is catching him definitely a lot. It's about half a second now 4 or 5 turn lengths. 48 has closed the gap now that he's in clean racetrack. But he has a better line. He gets a little bit lower. Right into that second seam. The 31 drifting up into the third seam here. Just killing his center of the corner. Keeps the car right into that second groove. He's going to use the access road off of turn 2. He's going to close about another car length off the corner.
That 48 looks like he's definitely got someone on that 31 car.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
Oh, he is right on his bumper.
Underneath the 31.
There is a battle for the lead going on here.
Underneath, here comes the 48 in Jabali. He's trying to make the pass.
There is a battle for the lead. Hanging on that left rear. Side by side like this, that raindrop's he's gonna pull. Oh,
turn 1, but the 31 gets a bite on the outside, side by side. A little bit of contact there. 31 and the 48. 31's gonna
if you look back, I know we got a big battle going for the lead, but back here in third place, that 24 car of OPC Patriot is
he's
on the move right now. He started back in like 6th or 7th place, and he's definitely got some run coming.
Check the hood of the 42 and the 43. They have already killed their race cars early on into this race.
Lord.
It's definitely
what were these guys thinking, fighting so hard? So
they're still battling. Look,
he
just doored him. The 42 just doored the 43. 43 now to the last position.
Yeah, Crusoe Oyster and 42 right here. They're fighting.
Off here in the 31. Jabbing the 48. We're still battling right
Watch
here.
Watch out for this 20 car here. He's closing in on him.
Here comes the 20 and the 24. They got really good cars as well. 88 still just by himself.
We're going to have a 4-way battle for the lead here.
Already a lot of cars with damage. The 88, the nose and the hood. The 43, the hood and the nose. And then the 42 and the 24 also had damage.
31 looks relatively clean right now.
Yeah,
it seems
is.
like the 40. Oh, contact.
20 moves the 48 up just a little bit. He stays off the wall. Here comes OPC Patriot now. He's looking for the second position. He's just going to clear him in turn 1.
He just
good power move. The 20 with a crossover.
Oh.
Going to hit him just a little bit. Slight contact, and he will clear him off of turn 2. He's got a sight set on that 31.
Still in the lead.
Yes, he is, and it's about a second
He's held everybody off.
Already got about 15 laps or so.
That 20 is definitely fighting into that 24 there.
But he's under attack now from the 48.
Oof, look at the 42 car. I mean,
the 88 has gained some ground on this group. Not a lot, but he's gained a little bit, and he's trying to get up here. Got the 42 and the 43. They're fighting each other for last. All over in those cars.
I think that damage is slowing down that 88.
They are going to have to repair those race cars on the first pit stop.
And guys, just to let you know, this is brought to you by GoPro Cup Series.
GoPro cameras, the best quality cameras around.
I would like to thank all our sponsors for joining in with us here, and I would like to thank everybody for the invite to be able to do this.
Yep, and we wanted to thank Keystone for helping us out with the broadcast. His first race commentating. Here we go. Battle for third now. 20 and the 48. Yep, OPC Phoenix. Trying to get it underneath Jabali here. They're still side by side. The 24 had a little hiccup off turn 4. I think he hit the wall. The 48 a little bit of chance to go by him now. OPC Patriot under attack. 3-wide battle in turn 2. Look, contact. 48 in the wall. 48. 88 is going to gain some spots out of that. He's going to pass the 20 and the 24 potentially. Here comes Flyers. He's trying to get this here, the spot for second on OPC Patriot, but the 31 him off here.
So far, who's looking like they have the long run car here?
Well, it's not going to matter right now until they get their adjustments in. But right now, the 31 looks pretty good. They can catch him. The 31 just can't pass him.
Yeah, well, that's the 31's objective every race. He's known as the Bolt.
Exactly.
So he holds
it's going to be hard. And the 20
can.
slams the wall. It's going to be hard to pass that 31. That's the 88. He's got a big run. Puts him into the wall. OPC Patriot hits him. They collide. Contact. They're not going to wreck. They're all going to save the race car. The 88 just put the 24 into the fence.
Caution is out.
I think that's stage.
For the first.
I believe.
Let's see here.
Should be stage results. So, stage results, first place, it isn't? Okay. The 31 will still retain the lead unless there's some strategy under pit stop. Second, the 88.
There's definitely going to be some damage repair going on here.
Oh yeah, a lot of these cars, almost all of them are damaged besides the leader.
The 31 doesn't have any damage. So
yeah, he's the
all
only
he
one
has is a wheel mark on his
really.
left side there, and that's about it. Seems like the 43 has definitely been struggling. Okay,
right.
Here we go with
restart.
restart.
Is here. Back to the restart. Here we go. These guys are now into the restart box.
And here we go. We are back green at New Hampshire.
Jump the 88 side by side. They're going to go. The 31 has the preferred line into turn 1 on the inside. But the 88
doesn't
got
look
a
like
good run
anybody
on the
dive bomb the corner
outside.
either.
And he slid the corner too high. He's going to go back now, potentially.
And
yes, he's going to go back to
lead.
4th. 88 back to 4th, second to 4th on the restart. The 31 in the lead still. The 48 now gets the second spot over the 20. He gets second. Side by side with the 20 and the 88. 20's going to clear him. Here comes the 42.
Here comes the 48 again.
48.
That 48 is hungry for that 31 car.
Chops the lead in half, basically in one corner, but the 31 gets the run into the center and off here. They'll go back to about 2.5.
Looks like there's a little wall contact back there with the 43, but yeah, they're struggling today.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't have
These
another
guys
brake
now
failure
have their
like what happened
adjustments
to Pocono.
in, so this 48 looks like the best car with his adjustments right now.
Oh, remember,
He's trying to go back to back.
Well, honestly, J Bally here, he's always had definite speed, even when he was younger. It's just he seems to have a lot of bad luck. From what I've seen in different leagues, he's had a lot of bad luck.
Here's the 88 and the 48 going to get the lead off of the 31. He's got him.
And 88 is going underneath the 48.
It's going to be a tough pass. I don't think he's going to be able to make it in this corner. Not yet. Now he's going to make the pass.
My God, the 88 just pulled that off.
Lead.
It's nice seeing that ZL1 Camaro up front. So, what do you guys think of these new Mustangs that are going to be coming in this coming year?
To be honest, I wasn't a fan of the Fusion, so I mean, if they look better, then I like them more.
What are you thinking, Phoenix? Is it going to put Ford at a disadvantage? Is it going to put them at a disadvantage, you think, like it did with Chevy?
I think the Fords are going to be alright. I think they got their stuff down. Penske, obviously, just off the championship, Haas, really dominant. I think they'll have no problem picking this up. And you got to imagine they're going to share a lot of info with each other at the start with these new race cars. Here comes the 48, by the way, on the outside. He's trying to make the pass on the outside. Not going to be able to get it done on the 41.
It's definitely been an interesting race so far. They're actually racing pretty clean for New Hampshire. There's usually, I'd say, about 12, 13 accidents just within the first 3/4 of the race at New Hampshire. Just because of brakes wearing on and the heat when they race there, it's just, it can get upwards of 80 to 90 degrees.
This track does burn
outside.
the tires pretty quickly.
It'll be like 100 degrees in that car.
The car will fall off after about 20 laps. The tires do burn
Everybody
off.
calls this place a short track, but you gotta admit, it does drive more of a intermediate short track, like a mix in between the two.
Yeah.
Just like as far as Dover goes.
Yeah.
Phoenix, what's your opinion so far on the race?
You know, when I see New Hampshire, it reminds me of the Phoenix, just without the dog leg. Low banking, the tires burn out pretty quickly. on the same length as the 20 got put into the wall by the 24 here. But they both pretty much drive the same characteristics. Hard to pass unless you know what you're doing, flat racetrack, etc.
And if you really think about it, the 88 has always been strong on flatter racetracks. I mean, Junior ran the 88 in the Xfinity this past year, and he ran it at Richmond Raceway, and he led a good amount of that race. But as far as who we're seeing falling back and being stronger, who you think has a car that can compete with that 88?
I think the 42. Expect to see him up there at the end of the race. I think he's going to give him a fight. I think he's going to be the guy who's going to give him a fight at the end of this race. And I know that 42 car, he's a closer. For a lot of the race, he'll run 4th or 5th, and at the end, suddenly out of nowhere, he's in the top 3 and he's fighting for a win. We'd expect to see him battle for this. Got a little knock from the 31. He's going to hit the 48 slightly up the racetrack. Not sure what the 31 was trying to do there. Look at the access road, on the access road, trying to get a runoff.
Yeah, I think he was a little loose right there, so he had to bring it back.
That access road can give you a lot of drive off the corner. The ball put it on, the 20 is going to hit the 42. It moved up the track a little bit.
I definitely think that 42 is stronger than these top 4 here. He definitely has 88 speed.
For people who do not know the speed system, the point system, top 3 in the stage get stage points. So it's a big battle for 2nd and 3rd in the stage. I think we can already call 1st place in the stage to the 88 if there's no choice.
Yeah, this is the 2nd stage. That caution last time, that was for stage, by the way.
No, that wasn't.
No, it had to be. It had to be.
I'll check in with Drew.
Because they're still racing. Unless you, hey, give us a lap check on back out. I'll send you another invite. I want to say we're about 50 laps in this thing. Just going by pretty quickly. And the 88's gone. And these guys are just going to keep battling each other.
Yeah, it's just, they got nothing on them.
Not going to happen.
The 42 definitely has something for him, though, if he can get past
I think so, too. They're just going to keep battling each other.
I'm saying that 42 and that 24 have something to say here. I'm saying Patriot and Mr. Gorgon here have something to say about it.
Pretty good corner for the 48. Now he's separating himself from the 31 and the 24. Okay. Okay, so the 88 going to win the stakes with the battle for 3rd, the 31 into the wall. The 24 of OPC Patriot will get the 3rd place stage points. Wow, aggressive move right there. Wow.
Well, honestly, it seems like the 31 has put himself into the wall trying to get in there too hard.
And Drew is currently in the 9th position in points. He is trying to get in the cutoff, into the chase, the top 8. That's going to help his cause 3 extra points for him in that stage. Exactly.
Alright, after pit stops, 88 still has the lead. 48 second. 24 third. 24th.
I accidentally just.
And 42 rounds out top 5.
I'm going to need another remote.
31 seems like he repaired his... Oh, 48 up the track. Oh, big contact. Big contact between the 20 there. 43 taking it 3 wide. Just driving through here. Oh, 40... Big bumper right there from the 24 to the 43. 31 is in last place right now. I'm guessing they went the wrong way on his adjustments.
Just don't think he had a... Yeah. I think it's the damage, and I just don't think he's got a good adjustment here. Remember at the start of the race, they were on the default. I think that fit his style more.
It seems like the 88 isn't pulling away from the 48 so fast, and the 42 is definitely trying to get that 3rd spot. Actually, I correct myself. The 42 has the third spot. I was just looking at the 43 car. I apologize for that, guys. And he seems to be using a high line and diving it down into that corner. And the top three have definitely separated themselves by over half a second already.
Now, when these guys stop
like 5
battling
laps on
with
the
each other,
stage.
if they stop battling, I don't think the 88's going to get that far away again. But he's definitely got the drive off the corner, though. These guys got to get their cars better off the corner, because that seems where the 88 is the best right now.
The 42 definitely has the entry, though. Let's go
But
trackside with Tay Adams
there.
here.
You see him wash up the racetrack. The 88, he's got a pretty good race car. Obviously, he won the first stage. They said his car was pretty good.
As far as it's going right now, sir, what's it looking like down at pit road? What is the next pit adjustments that everybody's going to make?
Well, the 88 right now, he said his car pretty good. They're not going to make any changes to the 88 Valvoline Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. He's got a pretty good car. I'm watching the 48 right now. Seems a little bit tight. I don't know if he can get better drive off the corner. Look for a wedge adjustment for him if it's not already on 45 wedge, or an adjustment in the right rear. 42, his car looking pretty good right now. Solid, he just hit the wall. Swerving a little bit, but his car looks fairly good when he drives it clean. I don't think he will make any adjustments to his car either.
Thank you for the updates there, sir. Seems like that damage hurt in that 42 car. Yeah, that damage definitely affecting him. He's just got to get back in his rhythm here. Once he gets back in it, he'll start pulling it forward. Seems like the 48 and the 88 have pulling away, but the 88's definitely has over half a second now in that 48. As far as the racing goes so far, it seems like it's pretty clean. Couple contacts here and there, but you expect that out of short track. So what do you guys think of that giant lobster? I got to see it on my grid walk. I got to talk to the driver of the number 48. He was feeling pretty confident today, and that driver of that number 88 was definitely confident today.
Yeah, that lobster won awesome prizes of winning a race here at New Hampshire. Very unique prize, obviously. Only one lobster to go around.
And it seems like, as far as some of the drivers, some of them eat it and some of them actually let the lobster go. As far, if you guys saw Denny Hamlin a couple years back, he was actually
afraid of holding lobster. He did not want any part of that.
That was a good race.
That was.
But back to trackside here. What are we looking for as like? I know.
Yeah, I missed his mark.
I know as going far out as saying we could see a championship 4 here. I'm saying that 88 definitely has some speed and he'll make it to that final round. That's my prediction right now.
Now we don't have the final 4. We have the regular 10 race chase. So we have. But yeah.
Well, still, I'm saying at 88, he's gonna run consistent enough where he'll be up there.
So, but definitely the better cars of this year have been the 42 and the 48. The 88, I'd say he's been about the 3rd best car this year. But obviously this is a good track for him. He's got multiple wins here. But usually the 1.5 miles are his weakness. He's not as good on those as he is these shorter tracks like this in Bristol. But Phoenix, etc.
So as far as an underdog going into the chase, who are you seeing making it into the chase as the total underdog?
24.
That's racing tonight.
Yeah, the 24. He started out late. He's probably been, I mean, the 4th best driver this year. I mean, as the last couple of weeks. Obviously, he hasn't got the win, but he's running consistent. Definitely proven that calling him up to the Cup Series was the right call. Running really well. He has improved his racing from the previous couple years here in this league.
I actually just received a message telling me that I will be making my debut next Friday in the 1 car.
Nice.
So
it's interesting. And I'll be commentating that race potentially at Mid-Ohio, or I might race it. I don't know.
That 88 is just driving away.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just crazy.
I'm watching this 42. I'm watching the 42, and he seems like he's gaining on the 48 at the very least. Remember, he basically wrecked. He's got damage. He's kind of closed that gap a little bit now. He's only about a second behind these guys. And the 88 is missing his marks lately. 48 is all over him now.
Look at the car in 3rd place right now.
Never mind, that is
the total
43.
Underdog.
The
total underdog in this race.
That is a lap car. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the total underdog, yeah, I don't know, 24, I'd say. I think this 42, if he stops screwing up, he's got a chance at the very least.
This 43 is catching the 48.
Yes, he is.
I mean, little wall contact here and there, but he seems pretty strong right now. I would... That is very surprising. The 20 and the 31 were... 20 and the 31 were definitely top 5 cars at the beginning of this thing. Now they're barely holding on to the back of the pack. We get to see the chrome horn. There's battling going on all over this track at all times. Between the lap down cars, the contact between the lead runners. It's just a fun track to watch.
Yeah, 43, 42, I mean, is falling off. Yeah.
But
he's
that
under the
43,
clutches of the 24.
He's definitely making some ground.
I thought he was a lapper, but I guess he's in... Is he a lapper or is he in 3rd?
I think he's actually in 3rd place right now.
He is? Alright. Interesting.
Like, he actually came back from 8th place,
yeah.
and he's just
This car's
been running
looking pretty
field.
good right now. In the 3rd position he is. He's trying to get past his 48 of Jabali here for 2nd.
That 24, he's making some headway here on this 42. Seems like the 42 is just falling off in a long run. Yeah, that 24 got their fender bent back in, and they're looking pretty clean right now. The 43 hood looks a little buckled still, but a little bare bond can fix that. So as far as the racing so far this season, what have been some exciting events that I've actually missed myself?
Well, Charlotte and the Coca-Cola 600, they got a fuel mileage photo finish that I actually wanted with 48 car. That was a great race. The Daytona 500, pretty interesting. Also won by strategy. Bristol, that was an okay finish. A couple others, let's see.
Who has the most wins this season so far?
I am tied with the 48, me and him, and then the 42. We all have 3 wins apiece. And a bunch of other people, got 2 or so. 1,
Looks like the 88 wants to add to his win count here.
Yeah, he's trying to get his 3rd win of the season here.
43 is making
Hampshire.
one hell of a run on this 48 here.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, we got a slide job.
And he's into the wall. The 43 got into the wall.
43 just keeps on going. He's chugging.
The 43 in 2nd now. Now let's see, man. If
that
we
43
get, once the
chugging
stage
ahead.
yell, does the 43 have a chance to win? We're gonna find out. We'll get the stage yell. And 88 just
We're
so
gonna see
far
how
ahead.
far. We're gonna see if the 43 can run him down now. So, gentlemen, as far as the week has been so far, what are your biggest concerns about some of the drivers here? Is there anybody that has that attitude that just doesn't fit in?
Well, I mean, sometimes we got guys, the 31, that cause some purpose yellows, the 42, a couple of those guys, the 20. Sometimes we get ill-advised cautions that are just they seem really questionable. But this race actually has been pretty good. They've been racing each other fairly clean here. It's been a good race. Pretty positive race for this league. Definitely
That
compared
43
to what
is
we had
running down that
yesterday.
88.
I hope so. Hope he wins. I want to see him win.
He doesn't have enough time, but he's definitely kind of to the lead. But that 88 is just gone. Like, just the speed that 88 has today is incredible. He's like Kevin Harvick normally at Phoenix.
I think the 43 has a chance. I think Oyster has a chance at it. I mean, some chance. We'll see. Once we get this yellow, everybody can go after this 88 car.
The battle for third's going to heat up here. Yeah, 88 seems to be getting pretty tight.
42 into the wall, contact with the 24. The 24 will now take the 4th place position. OPC Patriot.
Yeah, those two have been fighting for a while. That 24 has really been trying to get that spot. Yeah, he already has 2 car lengths on that 42.
You know, I think this 43 has a shot, guys. When we get the state, I really believe this 43 of Crucial Oyster 70, when we get the caution, I think he has a chance. He's left this 48, the 24, got a good long run car, you can see, because he's all over the 48 for the 3rd position. I think this 43, though, I think he can. I really think he can. We're gonna see. It's literally about a straightaway lead.
I mean, he looks like he's just cruising now. He's not even trying. I mean, look at this, guys.
Alright, keep tracking. Track the 88, track the 43 here.
I am literally
the
zoomed
43
in
can
here.
get any. I actually think the 43 is closed in a tiny bit. Or it's about the same speed.
About half a second.
It's about the same speed I'd estimate. Not really much of a difference. So the 43.
That 24's got a...
31 is now, I think he wrecked it. Yeah, he's going really slow down the back. Into the wall again. The 31 is slow. He is slow on the wall. His car is killed. The nose is caved in, the hood is buckled up on that 31.
That 24 looks like he's going to get 3rd place again, but he may... Oh, he has it. Oh!
Oh, that's stage.
That 48's going to get stage points.
Not yet. Okay.
That 24 is going to give him the bumper. The rookie here.
88 now gaining ground on the 43.
He's going to get a run off this corner here, though. He just seems like he's a little tight in the center. All right, we're going to get a trackside update from Tay Adams here. Tay, you got a copy?
Yeah, things have been pretty spread out lately as far as the first two positions are concerned. We've had a constant battle for third with the 24, the 48, and the 42. Yeah, but everybody, literally, they're just trying to figure out answers. How
we have a problem here. The 31 looks like he just has blown his motor and just pulled off track.
He is out of this race. Yeah, but all these guys are trying to figure out how they can get up to the 88 and potentially steal this win away right now. These guys trying to figure out what they can make for adjustments to get their cars going.
I mean, I'm looking behind the 88 right now, and he's got over a straightaway.
Yep.
Well over a straightaway. I appreciate the trackside update. Phoenix, would you like to give me an update on the top three here?
That's the stage. 88, 43, and 24.
That was the stage right
second
there.
And third.
Now, as far as this 43 car is looking, he was catching him a little bit.
And then he lost, though,
after
a couple laps after that. I think what it's going to take, I can tell you, this is what it's going to take to win this race from him. You're going to need a late caution, and the 88 is going to have to get moved or punted or wrecked. I think that's the best chance to beat him. It's going to take one of those, or the 88 just
doesn't
making
really have
his
the
own
short run
mistakes.
speed.
Yeah.
He definitely has the long run speed, but on the short run, they kept up with him.
I think if you're going to get him, then you're going to have to get him out right away. It's going to take somebody having to punt him up the racetrack or a wreck or a caution.
Beginning of stage 3. 88 gets a good restart, but
the 43 is
the
actually
43
a little bit ahead into the corner. He got a really good jump. And he can't hold the bottom line. The 88 will get the lead again, and he's by himself out of the second corner. 88 back to first, second to 48. Battle for third with OPC Patriot and Cruise Racer 70 in the 43 car. Not enough. Not enough. This is the closest the 48 has been. He's gonna have to make a move here.
He has to give him the bumper here.
He's got to run. I mean, he's right there. He's got to get by him though. He's all over him, and these guys are in clean track right now. This 48 actually trying to look underneath the 88 here. He's not gonna get enough run yet. He's all over. Let's see this 48. Can he get to him? He is all over, man. He's looking underneath again. He's trying to make this pass. He's got a really good race car. Putting pressure on
43.
him.
43 has to clear this gap right now. He's going to have a chance.
48 underneath again. Applying pressure underneath the 88 car.
The 48 is there. The 48 is there.
Off of turn 4. They're side by side. Run down the straightaway, but this 48's got the preferred line. He can just move him up. What a power move! The 48 to the lead, and he's gonna clear him off of turn 2. No, he won't. Side by side.
Don't look behind the lead here, guys. But the 43 is right there.
Yep. The 88 gets forced up the track just a little bit. Here comes the 48. They're still side by side. The 88 will clear him off.
I think the 88's car is starting to come in now.
I think the 48 made the wrong choice. He had to move him up the racetrack. I think he should have done it not been afraid to use up the 88 just a little bit. I think he's going to regret that decision. Yeah, I do too. I think he's going to regret that decision of not moving him up out of the lane. I think he's going to regret that. Here, the 48, all he has to do, keep tabs on this 88 car. We're going to have another pit stop. Beat him through the pits. Stay close. Don't lose a lot of time. All you have to do is stay close to him, and then you have a chance. The opportunity will present itself. I really think, though, the 88 now starting to pull away. I think he should have used up that bunker. I really think he should have done it. I don't know how, but I think like the 88, I don't know. The 88
he doesn't look as strong as he was.
88 is getting a lot of pull on the straightaways I've seen. I don't know if it's that higher line or what, but he's getting
He doesn't seem like he has the car he had earlier.
Yeah, the 48, this is definitely the best his car's been this whole race, and it's the perfect time for his car to come in. Had a little bit of a bad corner there. He's going to get some run off here. But you see what I mean? Look at the 88 down the straightaway. That seems like he gets some pull. I don't know.
Oh, we got a battle.
Oof. Not enough. But he's definitely applying pressure, and this is all he needs to do. He doesn't have to pass him yet. To beat him out of the pits, he's got a real shot at winning this thing. This is really all he has to do.
That 43 car has to take 2 tires. He has the car to beat them. He just needs the track position.
This is all the 48 really needs to do. 48 just
I'm saying that 88's going to know that's coming.
Just got to keep an eye on him here. Don't let the 88 get too far ahead. 88's about half a second in front here. Don't let him get those 3-second leads.
Look back a little bit further in the pack here. It's starting to separate itself.
Tony, this 48 doing a nice job hanging in here. We got a 3-way battle here with the 24, the 43, and the 42.
If they could get this separated out here, I think they may have a chance of that 48 and 88. Honestly.
The 24 now, he will get that position from the 42. He's going to clear him off of turn 4.
We know the 43
into the
has
wall,
a good...
24 into the wall. He wrecks the 42. Wrecked the 24 has wrecked into the 20. No caution.
That will be a caution.
Caution is out on the speedway.
Caution is out.
And these guys are licking their chops.
Chance.
This is all these guys' chance to get another shot at this 88.
Just think, that 43 is in 3rd place right now. He is in the preferred line on that restart. If he can dive underneath that 88 and push him up track,
and who knows, we might see some
give
strategy here. I mean, what if the 88 stays out and these guys pit? At this point, I'm doing the opposite of what the 88's doing. Whatever I'm
doing 2 tires right here.
I'm doing the opposite of what the first place guy is doing if I want to try to win this race. And the 88 will stay
retains
in the
lead.
Looks like all these guys pitted for 4. Let's see what this 48's got, guys. Yeah, that was the line.
31 blues motor, yeah.
What a start! What a start for the 48! He's got half a car length on that 88. What a race! What a start!
Whoa!
The 48! The 48 will clear the 88 out of turn 2! The 48 with a hell of a restart. Here comes the 42 now, all over the 88. The 88 overdrove the corner. How about that restart by the 48 car? Absolutely incredible.
So unfortunate here.
Yeah, that car is literally killed. As you see, the hood is way buckled in. The right front is caved. The wheel well is pushed out.
Trying to wait for a caution.
Buckled up, nose caved. And this 48 has done a wonderful job. And the 48, guys, he's getting some pull on this 88. He's pulling away slightly on the short run.
42's right there, too.
Yes, he is. I told you, he was the closer. He will be there at the end of this race. I guarantee you that.
Don't count out that 24 though. He's right there with them.
Man, we're setting ourselves up for another classical New Hampshire finish. I'm telling you, this race provides great finishes every single race.
That
here.
48 is trying to hold up.
Contact! 48 will stay clear. Got really fortunate that the 88 ran into him, or the 88 would have ran away with it. 88 got the drive, and he was back to the lead. You can't make mistakes like that if you're the 48. You gotta not make mistakes like that if you're gonna win this. And if that 42 battle, they can't battle like this. They gotta settle it, or he's gonna leave them. They have to settle this. 48 into the wall. They settled that pretty quickly. Now the 42 has got to go. The 42 has got to go after that 88. He's got to get after him. What a corner for the 42. He closes that gap on the 88. What a corner for him. He's going to try to get to this lead here. Look at him. He's going to dive bomb. He's going to look underneath. He's trying to hit him up the racetrack. He couldn't do it. What a bad move.
48 just blew his doors off.
This guy's got to stop battling, man. They got to settle this. Settle this now. You do not want him to get away. Got to settle this here. The 88, I noticed these guys have caught up to that 88. His car, I don't know if his car is worse or theirs are just that much better. It looks like the 88, though, he's not getting the exits he was before. He's still getting good exits, but he's not just driving away with all that forward bike.
Oh, block from the 24! That was one hell of a blocking for his teammates right there.
Yeah, this is going to be down to the 48 and the 88. This is what it's going to come down to right here.
I think
one of these guys are going to win this race. The 88 overdrove the corner. He really overdrove. The 48 just gained a ton of time, guys. A ton of time right through 3 and 4. Now 88 overdrove. You can't be making mistakes. Jab, what an entry he had. He's going to try to roll the center. Pretty good corner for the 48. Pretty good corner.
Guys, that 42 car, don't look back, but that 42 is trying to pass this 24 right now.
The thing with the 42 is he's making a lot of mistakes. He just killed the wall again. He's overdriving his race car. He has damage. The 20, we haven't heard much of him, but I mean, he's going for 4th now on this 42.
That 43 is skating on that pack. That 43 is definitely.
That 48 is all over that 88, guys. He is right there. I just feel like
actually
these guys,
catching back up into the pack.
I feel like these guys, their race cars are a lot better right now. I feel like, and not only that, we're not getting long runs anymore.
I think that 48 is just as fast as that 88 right now.
If they have another pit stop, he's gonna have to beat them through the pits. They both overdrove. They both overdrove the corner. The 48 gained a little bit of time, but see what I mean on the exit.
This 24 and 42 have to this.
The 88 is really good down the straightaways. The 88 overdrove the corner again, guys, just a little bit. But he got a great exit again.
Oh, and a 24 does not appreciate that move by the 42. The 88 just...
88 got a bad corner just a little bit, and the 48 just ate up that whole gap. Again, 88 all over again, applying 48 all over the 88 again, applying pressure again. His car, look at this 48 on the exit. This 48 is exiting these corners way lower. He's getting a better bite than this 88 is, and his car is great.
There's a battle for the lead. Big
48
battle,
underneath
big
the
battle.
88. He's trying. You got to hit him up the racetrack. You got to hit him up in the corner. That's how he's not going to make this pass otherwise. If you're the 48, He lost the race like this because his teammate in the 88 moved him last season at this racetrack. This is time to repay the favor. You can't forget about those kind of things. This is time. This is time to repay this favor. This 48, if he gets to him again, he needs to move him out of the race, out of the lane, off the racetrack. He's got to move him.
Not out of the racetrack.
He's got to move him up the track.
We don't need to see our car in the wall again.
Out of the whole racetrack. No, but he's got to move him up the racetrack. He's got to do it. Oh, guys, there is
a fan on the catch fence right now. If you look in turn 3 here.
Oh, these guys, they're reporting debris. They say there's a giant ass boulder in turn 3, but it's mostly coming from the car's third and on back. They want this caution for another shot at it. Oh, the 42 put it in the wall by the 24. They're sitting each other.
Oh, there is. These guys are
settle it out. The 24 of OPC Patriot. Now in the third, 42 up the racetrack.
24 is definitely not happy with these two right now. Oh, whoa! What happened between the 48 and the 88?
Got the 88's car on the run, man. The 88's got the long run car. The 48 had to lift. Get off the wall, he's going to lose more time.
We're going to need a caution here.
To beat him, like I said, we're going to need this yellow. Maybe get the caution.
They're still in our pit stop, if I remember correctly.
I hope so. How many laps are left? Oh, and back out.
But this definitely been an awesome race so far, guys. I'm glad I spent the time to come in here and help out.
Been a pretty entertaining race. Third on back. 48.
Between first,
keeping tabs on the 88. Yeah, one more stop.
One more time.
If I'm the 48,
I'm taking 2.
If I'm the 48, I'm short pitting and taking 4 tires. And the 88 up the track a lot. He's gonna get that magical run off the corner of that oversized motor down the straightaway. The 88 clearly on 55 cylinders for this race down the straightaway.
I think he's just running a higher tape, honestly.
I don't know, but he's getting pulled down the straightaway that these guys.
Because here at New Hampshire, a higher tape and straightaways actually can really make a big difference.
I'd argue that this 48 is better in the corners, but get to the straightaway and just be losers. It's going. Knowing this shitty game, there's no tire fall off. At least not for the 88, that is.
There is definitely, I noticed there is definitely some extra tire fall off in this game now since the new update. Like since the update yesterday, there has been definitely some tire fall off.
That's just not affecting the 88 because it keeps running the same line over and over and over and over again.
Actually, the high line takes less of a beating on the tires at this track. The lower you run, the more. Let me rephrase myself. The lower you run on this track because it is so flat, is the more that tires are going to heat up. That's why the 88's able to pull on 48 in the long run here, because that 48's trying to run that low line and keep it off the wall.
Yeah, you can tell the 48's getting tied up.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have to adjust.
Line like the 88.
On the 48, I moved my car up about half a car length, so I'm not plowing the wall on the exit of the corner like he is. See, he's got to move his car up the racetrack.
You got to move up. The 88 is running up. That 88 is just running a higher line than him. If you watch the 88's line to the 48, the 88 is about half a car length up to the 48.
Just one more pit stop. The 48, he's got a pit.
The 43 is catching the back of the pack. The 43 is caught up.
He's gonna need a caution. 42 killed the wall again.
Isn't near is that 24 running those two down a little?
No, I see it. I don't see it. I do not see it. I don't see it. I cannot. .48, I mean, you just can't lose any more lead. If he can just stay close.
No, he listened to us and he moved up track.
Yes, he did, and now he's not killing the wall anymore on the exit of the corners. That's 2 seconds. Yeah, but like I said, he's got, you know, a twin motor. He's got 2 motors in that thing for the straightaway.
See, what the 88's doing that the 48 isn't, is the 88 is getting a straight run right down the straightaway. It's not that his motor's better or anything, he's just getting a straight run down the front stretch here. I mean, look at this. Perfectly straight.
Yeah,
is
and
it
now
me
that
or is
the 48 is
running him down a little?
Yeah, he adjusted his line and now he's closed a little bit. And I think the 48, he's running more conservative now. He's not, you know, abusing the tires anymore. He's lifting extra in the corners.
The 88 seems to be really pushing it.
I think it's pretty good for the 48, what he's doing right now, saving his race car.
He's definitely run him down a little bit, though. The 88 just seems like he's pushing now, like, really hard.
I think he knows that the 48 is better on these short runs, I'd say for sure. He's trying to get as much of the lead now.
The 88 seems to be a little loose on the entry. I mean, if you watch him in his braking zone here, look at his car go sideways here.
Oh! Oh my! Oh boy. Get ready for a suspension. The 24, clearly of OPC Patriot Drew, not happy with somebody on this racetrack. Yes, he's gunning for one of these cars. We'll see who it is. As the 24 is now
24 is short pitting. 24 is short pitting.
Short pitting.
Good. That's a good move by him. Cut it in half. You gotta do something the leaders aren't.
Doesn't matter.
You have to do something the leaders aren't doing.
Oh, and he has 155 motors for the straightaway to gain the time factor. Oh, 48 short pitting. He has followed the call. He's now down pit road. We're gonna see how this is gonna work for him.
Honestly, there.
Now I'd expect to see the 88. Now the 88's gonna pit this lap. I guarantee you. I guarantee.
But he's
gonna pit.
What?
Yeah. Fucking 88. I guarantee
but
the 88 will.
Oh, the 88 is.
Slap. The 88. And yeah, he followed the call.
He's pitting, but he's taking it very conservative. Way too conservative right there.
And the 48 is still not out of the pits. 48 is out. 48 is out. 88 is still not in yet. 88 is still not in the box. Now he's in his box.
That 48 is gonna have the lead.
Oh, contact to the 42 and the 24.
The 24
to the wall. These guys are ramping up, guys. I'm expecting a caution. 20 down
guys,
pit road.
look at the 43. Look at the 43.
88. Now out. The 88, the 48 just gained a ton of time on the racetrack on the 88. He's got a shot at it now. He has gained a ton of time.
It's a short run here, so this could be a real.
Doesn't have enough. Will we get the caution? I don't think we will.
If we get the caution, that 43's got the lead.
He's all over him. If only the 48 was in front of him. 48, he's got to fucking putt him. He's got to putt his
He's got to move him. He's got to move him.
He's got to move him. He has to move him. He has to move him. He has to move him. No doubt. No, you will not be able to pass him clean. Your teammate moved you.
You have to give him the bumper. I'm even... And that 48 is putting a lot of pressure on him. That 88 is just going to pull away in the long run here. He's got to give him a bumper here.
Yes, he does.
All right, Adams, can I get our trackside update for the top 2 here?
Yeah, the 88, guys, his car really good on the long run. He has always been pretty good, solid there. He's pretty happy with his race car. A lot of drive off the corner for him. The 48, they're trying to get his car better for the long run right now. This car, as you can tell, really good on the short run. But once you get into the long run, that thing falls off really bad. So we'll see what he has for this run. Back to you.
All right, and
he's underneath!
Like
he is underneath! He's got to move him. He has to move him. He has to move him. You got it. You got it. You're in. You got to do it. You got to move him. Come on, move him. You got to move him. He's trying. He's trying. He's not. No, he's not trying to move him. The 88 pinched him. Ow. The 88 just pinched the 48 into the corner. 48 with a big run. You got to move him. You got to move him. You got to move him. You got to move him.
88 in the wall in the straightaway. 88 in the wall in the straightaway.
He's got the lane. He's got the preferred line. Can he hold? Oh, the 88 is going to clear. Oh, boy. Side by side. 48. Come on. Move him. Move him. He's not going to win this race, guys. He's not moving him.
He does gain contact. He does contact.
He lost this race. He just lost this race. He's not moving. He needs to move him while the time is right. He's running out of time. He's got to do it. He's got to do it now. Can't look back at it. You have to move it now. And you got to get away from him so he can't move you back. 88 overdrove this corner. Here comes the 48. Oh, he's not going to have enough again, I don't think. Use him up. Use him up. Come on. Got to use him up. Underneath the 88. Yeah! He moves him up the track slightly, but it's not enough. But it gave him a run. They're still side by side. He's got a legit chance now. He's underneath. He moves him.
Oh, he moves him up the track. He moves him up the track
to the lead. That is exactly what he needed to do. That is exactly what he needed to do. He needs to get away from him now. The 48 just grew a pair of big balls.
The 43 is still the leader. The 43 is not hit yet.
The 88 is in the wall. What a move. You got to get away.
Guys, if the 43 can save enough fuel right now, he has to win.
The bumper. The 88 is really overdriving these corners now. The 48 got to hit his marks. This car in front of the 48 has got to let him by. This car is going to have to let.
Now, do we have word that the 43 pitted, or is he still out on track?
He hasn't pitted. He's still out on track.
Yeah, he still has the same amount of damage, so I mean...
Let's see, guys. This 42 is going to have to let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Come on. Don't battle. He's going to fucking battle. And he's...
The 42 is getting a blue and black flag right now.
And the 42 is going to battle with the leaders. 42's a fucking dumbass. Fucking idiot. Good job. Good job. Good job. The 88 now is going to run away with this as the 42 continues to battle the leaders. Get the fuck out of the way, please. He's 48, big run.
48.
Big run. Is he going to move him? He's underneath. dive bombs! Mops him up the track! Oh boy, he's got a big run! Here comes the 42! He's gonna clear him! Off of turn 4! 48 back to the point!
Guys,
wow,
the 43 still has over a straightaway lead. Well over a straightaway right now.
This 42 needs to get the fuck out of the fight. Stay away from these guys! What are you doing?
Can F43 stretch it? That's the question.
No, he can't. Oh, he's gonna hit him! He puts him in the wall! 48! He's got it! Here comes the 42! He just grew some big balls! The 42 is gonna battle the 88!
That... Oh, this 88 is not...
Up the racetrack! Here comes the 48!
The 42 is a lap down, and he's battling the leaders.
Oh, man.
He has to receive a points penalty or something for this.
This 48.
There has to be some kind of penalty for this.
This 48 has grew some big balls. He remembers last year. He remembers last year. What do you mean, bro? This is fair game. I mean, fucking Jab got moved out of the way. No, he never should have put it in the wall, but I'm talking about the other time he moved him up. Yeah, look, Flyers is overdriving this car. Look at him. He literally slid up the racetrack, lost another car right there, between 4. He's overdriving this thing, I'm telling you. Oh, he's wall riding! He's in the wall! He's in the wall! Oh, and he gained a lot of time. No,
that was not intentional by the 88.
Oh. Flyers just drilled the wall. And he's going to sandwich the 48 up. Alright. Wow. Dude, wow, the 88 just rode that wall at one corner and it got him the lead. I don't know. To me, it didn't look like he made any attempt to lift off with it, though. I mean, the 88 is now gone.
So 43 there's still 15 to go here.
The leader will now be the 88. Yeah.
Yes, the 88's got the win right now.
That makes usage. Oh, I like that Valvoline scheme actually.
So far, guys, it looks like the 88's running away with this thing. The 48 had a chance, but the 42 just screwed it up. Totally.
Oh, remember last year at New Hampshire, Zach?
Yeah.
With the 48 and the 88? Yeah, it seems legit. Flyers in this track. Caution? Oh no, it just looked like. Yeah. Who's in the purple car?
Yeah, that's over.
Dude, there's still 15 laps to go.
I know it's over. You haven't been watching the race, obviously, so we know it's over.
I don't know. That 48's still keeping it moving.
Is Flyers still like an actual sport driver?
Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like he's pulling now. Oh, that's Brute. Brute got up.
Looks like a promising day for the 43 too.
Wow, that valve scheme is actually pretty nice. Sexy. Yeah,
So-
Zach, I don't
so
know why
far-
we're gonna let Bulldog back.
I never said it. We would. What are you fucking talking about?
I thought we said it was a
No.
1-year suspension.
Let's not have any other conversations in here, please.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Okay, who is he?
Phoenix, please kick him.
He's a D4C guy.
Okay.
It seems like the 48
No,
definitely
he's not.
has the in-corner speed, but the 88 just doesn't have it. Like, he just has no corner speed, but he just takes off on the straightaway. Because he's probably running about 45 tape right now, honestly.
Nah, dude, 55 motors. It's a nitro.
Actually, the way he's
I
entering the corner,
ran 60 yesterday in Xfinity, so I don't know.
I mean, you can definitely run a decent amount of tape at
Hampshire,
New
yeah.
Hampshire.
I was
Who
running
even won
60,
that
my
New
engine
Hampshire
temp
race?
never got above like 207.
Who even won that race?
Yesterday?
New Hampshire. FedEx. Oh no. I watched that race. Oh fuck. Drew's a pussy. He won't do it. He did that over this year. He won't. 42 won't.
The 42 The 42 is trying
They're
to pull
not gonna
something
do
here.
shit. They
Yeah.
won't do shit. They're
Oh,
pussies.
no. Okay.
That's not gonna do anything.
I mean, if
That's
the
not gonna do
42,
anything.
42.
Oh,
way off
uh-oh.
base.
Did he
Oh,
hear?
no.
Oh, did he hear what I said? Did he hear what I said?
He's gonna do something to the leaders here.
Oh, he is slowing. That
Oh.
42 doesn't have the balls to do it.
This is
He's looking for that
exactly what
43.
Bulldog did.
Does he have the balls to take the suspension?
Suspension?
He's going.
Why
he's,
would it just
he's
be
either going to go after
suspension?
43
This
or
is
20.
this is just angering.
Does he have the balls to
I think he's going to go after 43.
He's back up to speed.
wasn't-
I don't know. You just want to be near somebody. I don't know.
He wasn't
Oh,
happy with that 43 earlier, so I mean,
He
Why
let
do you
the
think
Oh, he's
gonna
going
come
after
off
his
with
20.
Ferrari?
he's going after the 20.
Oh! What is he? What? Puts the 43 into the wall!
Three in the wall.
He's still hitting him!
Well, I don't understand the point of this. Like, why would you?
I don't understand.
Oh! He got
Oh!
the
43
ball.
knocked
43
him, got him
off
with
the
it.
43.
Oh no! He's either gonna have to slow all the way up. He's either gonna have to slow all the way up, or he's just gonna have to accept it. I don't know. Oh no! Looks like he gained in that corner. So, but remember, he's got damage now. So.
I don't know, that 42's been way
43 in the wall, 43 in the wall, here comes the 20.
Oh no.
Contact, 43 in the wall again. Oh, and you're, that was,
laps are left?
I don't know, it was 15 when I joined, so 43's wall rode that. He wall rode that, if anybody didn't see it.
Uh-oh, 43 into the wall.
The 43 is
Come
got
on,
major
Coffee,
damage
get
now.
him!
Tap to the
Get him.
20!
Oh,
Oh, contact!
come on,
Contact
Coffee,
with
come on,
43.
Coffee,
That-
get him!
They're both in. Oh. Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
He's still ghosted,
Oh.
though. He's still,
But
okay,
he's
no,
still in
he's
the
not.
88 car!
Do
He's
it!
gonna let him go.
What? No, that's the race. That's the race.
Didn't have the balls.
Zach just sent me an exclamation mark.
Yeah, Patriots finished third.
That was like 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, my foot just cramped.
I am not happy with this 42 guards performance.
I'm not.
You're not. You know, if you were in the league, I could respect that.
Who got third? Who?
Drew.
Gordon
Wait,
is
what happened to
usually a pretty
coffee?
clean racer.
What happened to coffee?
Oyster.
Yeah, let's get this 88 in here.
Fifth.
You're
Flyers
a
fan,
winner.
congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much.
But
What did you think Drew was doing there at the end?
He was trying to scare me. I told him not to wreck me, and I offered him a great deal. I said I'll give him a free McChicken from McDonald's, and he said he won't wreck anybody, and we're good. I offered Taco Bell originally, but you know.
But he can make
Flyers
his own
fan.
tacos, so.
So
I know. He said he didn't like Taco
the
Bell.
42 has been was racing very, very aggressively with everybody. He got putting the 43 in the wall. He put the 20
I got
in the
fast
wall.
lamp, yes sir.
So I think that
Drew. Well, I'd like to say great racing, everyone. My team did really well. Good race, boys.